20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Hello and thanks for joining us on SUTV News. Hard to believe we're just days away from Thanksgiving break. I'm Emily O'Shea.
Crazy. I'm Kyle Rogers. Pennsylvania State Police continue to report break-ins on homes along Richard Avenue and Queen Street. Police say most of these burglaries involved entry through an unlocked window or door. Police urge students to lock all their doors and windows in their home.
Basically just trying to keep the place locked down at all times, especially even if you're going to be the next house over, lock your place up because it doesn't take long for somebody to get inside.
Report all suspicious activity to either campus police at 717-477-1444 or call 911.
Student Senate had a guest at its meeting today. President Rood spoke to the Senate about new developments concerning campus construction. President Rood also presented a 3D fly-through of the campus showing all of the work being planned. Some of the ideas discussed were the moving of campus security to the current alumni building and the creation of a new power plant, which will run on natural gas instead of coal. However, Harrisburg could be making the construction difficult.
With state funding being cut by the governor, we are only going to be able to do so much within our means.
Student Senate encourages students to come out to one of the upcoming Student Master Plan forums to voice their opinions on campus construction. Get ready to open your wallets. Spring tuition bills are now available for viewing online. Bills can be paid either online through credit card or through the Student Accounts Office at Old Main. A $100 late fee will be charged for all bills not paid by December 16th. The Financial Aid Office will not be issuing paper bills, so make sure to pay online at my.ship.edu to check out your bill. Shippensburg women in computer science majors have joined their intellect and creative spirit, and the result is bringing acclaim to SHIP both on and off campus. Beth Kangi has the story.
Take this tub of ordinary stuff and this group of intelligent young women, and you have the recipe for a fascinating project called the Wonderfall, created by the Women in Computer Science Club.
It's taken us a while to get it built because we meet for an hour a week, so we just would make slow progress. And we were inventing a lot of stuff as we went along.
A recent trip to Pittsburgh meant some fine-tuning for the Wonderfall, but senior Emily Brockhart says that won't stop the club from their scheduled trip to Washington this spring.
Well, it's a great way of being able to meet other people, of being invited to these places and having people so curious and excited about the things that you've spent, years working on.
The Women in Computer Science Club plans on working on other projects as well, but for now, this one's going on the road. The Wonderful will appear next at the USA Science and Engineering Fair on the National Mall. For SUTV News, this is Beth Kanegi.
The Women in Computer Science Club has plans to build a 3D printer next and are currently seeking funding.
Dining services will be closing earlier next week in time for Thanksgiving break. On Tuesday the 22nd, the Galley and C-Store will be closing at 4 p.m., Starbucks will be closing at 3, and Kreiner will be closing at 2. On Wednesday, the 23rd, Century Cafe will be open from 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. and all other locations will be closed. On Sunday, the 27th, the Galley and C-Store will be open at 4 and Reisner Diner at 4:30. Normal service hours will resume on Monday, the 28th. As one construction project comes to an end, another one begins.
It seems to be a never-ending process.
How about it? Tomorrow at 2:30, President Rood and the Student Services Incorporated will break ground for the new housing project we just told you about.
This will be along Lebanon Drive near Eder Health Center in front of the water tower. However, if there's bad weather, the groundbreaking celebration will be in the Tuscarora room.
Afterwards, at 3, a grand opening celebration kicks off at the Sedia Union Building, or the Cub. There will be an unveiling of certain newer parts of the Cub Plus events. Sounds pretty exciting. Next on SUTV News, in light of the Penn State child sex abuse scandal, university officials remind you what to do if you know of a child being abused on campus.
And a local animal shelter needs your help. SUTV News continues after this.
Now the latest from the Penn State child sex abuse scandal. Jerry Sandusky says he's innocent. The former Penn State football coach is accused of sexually abusing young boys from 1999 to 2009. Sandusky admitted to NBC's Bob Costas he has, quote, horsed around with young boys and did some of the things listed in the grand jury report. He said the only thing he did wrong was shower with the young boys. Meanwhile, assistant football coach Mike McQueary, who witnessed an alleged sexual abuse act between Sandusky and a young boy in 2002, said he called police. However, police deny getting a report from him. McQueary was placed on administrative leave indefinitely.
Shippensburg University President Bill Rood emailed the campus family reminding students the goal of the campus to make it a safe, shared spot for students, staff, faculty, and visitors. If you see, hear, or know about child abuse on campus, call University Police immediately at 717-477-1444. Then students should report the incident to the Dean of Students' Office, who will begin an investigation. Scheduling for online winter classes started earlier this week. Winter classes start December 19th and end January 20th. 200 class seats and windows are available. Log online to ship.edu/online.
You can help the local library system by chowing down on some MTOs. The Homecoming Committee is selling Sheets coupon books for $10 with proceeds going towards the Shippensburg Public Library's capital campaign. The coupon books are worth more than $25.
Anything that's raised through those events, and we're so grateful for that and really appreciate the students doing that.
And the group hopes to raise $5,000 for the library. Better Days Animal League in Shippensburg is over capacity. With over 200 animals in-house, the organization needs your help. Even if you can't adopt a pet, Better Days says your time is just as good.
For a dog named Justice, his life was not exactly fair.
He literally had the whole side, the whole right side of his face blown off.
This friendly dog was shot.
You could see straight through, clean down into his throat.
A story, sadly, like many of his four-legged peers at Better Days Animal League in Shippensburg.
Better Days, from day one, when we was formed in 2007, has never once turned an animal away in need.
But with more animals taken in means more resources and help the shelter needs.
It's very difficult.
Now, while many college students don't live in pet-friendly homes, Better Days still could use your help by walking the dogs, playing with them, or helping to clean.
We still are in desperate need of volunteers, though. Early mornings, late mornings is very difficult for us.
Better Days founder Dennis Boomball hopes SU students can help.
This time of year when college is in, almost all of our animals get out of the kennels every single day, which is a great thing.
And Dennis says a little puppy therapy can help a college student.
So they come here as a means. I think it helps get over the fact that, they left their pet at home.
To apply to volunteer, log online to BetterDaysAnimalLeague.com. Fill out the form online and you'll hear from the shelter in just a few days. Had a lot of fun hanging out with the dogs. Don't go away. Zach Briscoe's Thanksgiving break forecast is next on SUTV News.
Plus, run this weekend to fight cancer and the latest on our Ship in Shape contestants next.